So you guys remember when I got this my apartment, right? So I was staying in a shared apartment. I was paying like 500. Was I paying 500? I was paying $600 every month to my landlady. So it was a 2-bedroom apartment, and she and her daughters were staying in one of the bedrooms while I was staying in the other bedroom. We shared the kitchen and the living room, which was an open kitchen stroke living room. So I was paying her 600. So I stayed there for a while before I got my own apartment, and I moved to my own apartment. I think I showed you guys that video, right, about my first apartment here in New Brunswick. Okay, so I'm going to put the thumbnail here so you can also go and check out that video. So now I got an apartment for $1,400. Like, I was so happy. I was so happy because $1,400 all inclusive. I don't need to pay for water bill. I don't need to pay for electricity. I don't need to pay for snow remover. The only thing that I had to pay for was something outside of the rent and utilities, which is a regular bill, like paying of my phone bills, like regular home Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So those were the only expenses that I added to my rent, as has to do with my monthly expenses. Okay, fine. I do tell people I'm staying in this condo, I'm paying $1,400. Everybody was like, wow, it's good, a 2-bedroom. Because my friends, they do stay in apartments where they pay like $1,500. Some they pay $1,560, or rather $1,550, like $1,550. That was how I've been living in grace, enjoying my privilege of staying in such a cheap place. And then suddenly we received a mail from the estate saying that property has been transferred to another estate agent. This particular estate agent is no longer in charge of my building, that it has now been transferred to another agent. As a result, this method of making payments would no longer be in use, but rather they introduced their own new method of making payment. Fine. Everyone agreed. I was like, okay, fine. I mean, I don't have any personal relationship with whosoever agent is handling my building. So that one went by. Not knowing that these people were creeping slowly, small. Yeah, it's still cold. And then, after a week and a half, like we're in the second week, middle of the second week, we got another mail. Guys, this one saying that your house rent has been increased from $1,400 to $1,575. These guys added $175 to my house rent. This is not a joke. I began to make research, asking my friends, asking people around me, did they get this increase as well? And they were like, yes, actually, that there's an increase in minimum wage or something like that, and as a result, it affected housing. Most estate agents or house owners use that opportunity to kind of like increase their rents. Okay, so as a result, it means we are affected. So now, I asked them, how much did they add to your own? All my friends, how much they added? They added just $50. So my friend, I was paying $1,550. Now she's paying $1,600. So just $50 was added. Guys, you need to see a house. Very fine, beautiful house. Very, very fine, beautiful house. In as much as it's a condo, it looks like all these nice, beautiful estates you see in movies. And then my own, they now increased my own from $1,400 to $1,475 for a palasa building. My house is so palasa, like compared to the buildings that are paying $1,600. Why should I be paying $1,575 for such a palasa building, for such an old building that is more than 30 years old? No way. So Guys, that is my situation. That's the situation I'm in right now.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get.
Like, I basically need help because me, I cannot afford to pay that kind of money. Okay, we need to cross fast before the light goes off. Okay, so me, I cannot afford to pay $1,575 dollars for a palasa building, for such an old building that is over 30 years old. That building is very, very old. I can't stay in that building for that kind of amount. I need help. I can't. It's either I move out. That's just it. So basically, I'm house hunting right now. I'm just looking for apartments. I will take you guys along with me on this journey, and I will update you if anything comes up. Please let me know if you're in the comment section. If you are in Canada, and did you receive any letter to say that your house rent has increased? Am I the only one whose house rent got increased, or was yours increased as well? I need to know, so that I will know if the fault is coming from this estate agent, or it's just like a generic stuff. So please let me know in the comment section what you think, or if you know anyone that knows anyone in Canada whose house rent increased as well. And that's why if you think about all of these things, right, with the way your landlord or your estate agent will start increasing house rent and all of that, the best thing for you to do, the best thing for someone to do, is just to buy his house. I'm telling you guys, if you have a little money, see, buying house in Canada does not mean let's assume you get a house of 400,000 Canadian dollars, or you get a house of 300 Canadian dollars, or you get a house of 350 Canadian dollars. See, guys, Canada is packaging, okay? You do not really need to pay all those huge amounts of money before you can purchase a house. You need to make at least just 5%. If you can make a down payment of about 5%, you are good to go. I don't want to fall down here. See, there's melted snow here. Okay, so you are good to go. If you can make 5% down payment, you are good to go. The house is going to be yours. You're going to drop the down payment, and then on a monthly basis, they will tell you how much you will be paying. And guys, trust me, my friends, acquaintances, and people that I know, they are paying from $1,500 to 2,000 Canadian dollars every month. Is not the same money you're going to pay to all this landlord. It's not the same money you're going to pay to all these estate agents. Let's be calculating it. One just need to be smart. Just because of this my school thing. I can't just wait to graduate from school. I can't wait to get done with school, because I cannot really go into this venture of buying a house and all of that, because I'm still schooling. I'm still schooling. I have a lot on my mind. I have a lot of things to pursue and all of that. So buying a house right now is not in my dictionary. So we really have to be very smart, because that money I will pay to landlord, the money I've been paying to this landlord every month, it should have been going for my what's it called? It should have been going for my mortgage. So that if I got a mortgage for 25 years, you can imagine how many months I should have paid out of my 25 years mortgaged pay period. Guys, it's so cold. This is minus 25 degrees. I just came down from the bus, and I need to walk 15 minutes to my place of work. Yeah. So guys, that is it. So we just have to be smart, and we just need to wisen up right here in Canada, so that we can make ends meet and we can live a comfortable life and also have less debt. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, let me know what you think, your thoughts in the comment section. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. As always, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take good care, and bye.
But if I lay down and I play dead.